It is Wednesday. Good morning to you all. Good to have you here on this Wednesday morning. Hopefully, all is well here. We're looking at a rather crowded Route 99 and 6N intersection there. A lot of cars here on the 739 as everyone from school, work, and so on getting ready to go. Looks like partly cloudy skies. Actually, it looks like a low overcast right now at Edinburgh. Not seeing any sun here. Of course, the sun is only well, it's been up about 20 minutes. So not much wind. We've had varying amounts of fog here. Most of the time, though, it's been on the light side. And let's check out some of the fog potential elsewhere. Fog overall was dense in some spots, but not as dense. You can see here, Conneaut Lake, kind of that low overcast. It's not a fog, but it's low clouds. That will gradually mix out. I don't have the flag here, but you can see the string moving here. There is some movement. There is a bit of a breeze for this morning out there in Conneaut Lake. Now, Meadville had the best looking fog of all the areas and still misty here. Pretty shot here, by the way. Look, I just love this time of year. But there is low clouds and mistiness going up Chestnut Street. And I'm going to keep that shot. I think people are going to like that shot there. Let's see, those are all the inland ones. Let's go to our tower cam. We were shrouded in low clouds. Yeah. Even though now we have no fog here at the surface, but 300 feet up, looks like it's still shrouded in fog. Out on the bayfront, I'm seeing if there's any clearing here, but no, just a lot of water here. Downtown Erie. Again, mostly cloudy, but it's low clouds, and those should gradually mix out as we head on through the rest of today. Airport also seen, again, dry conditions. They've got a lot of work still to do there on the runway work there. So as for the forecast itself, weather looking in pretty decent shape. We are once again well above normal temperature-wise. Normal high is now 66. And we're almost there now in Erie and inland areas. You can see temperatures above 60, except for Franklin. So we do have some nice mild conditions as we start out the day. Visibilities here. Remember all the zeros and ones from yesterday, not today. Still some reduction visibility, Youngstown and Franklin, touchdown in Meadville and Ashtabula. But overall, the fog just isn't as prominent today as it was yesterday. So high pressure building in here out of eastern Canada, and that will slowly move toward the south. Storm system here spreading a lot of moisture, but most of it this high should be able to keep that moisture to the south. Probably, bigger question as far as, just how much of these low clouds. I'm zooming in here. It's so subtle, but we're still seeing these clouds here. It's subtle. But those low clouds are very hard to see at this point. Some of the higher clouds coming in, but I don't see them overspreading the region. I think this high pressure will give us some fairly decent weather for today. The high will influence us through tomorrow. But the one thing's for sure, it's going to be on the warm side. This is kind of messing us up here. My wife is, look, we're not going to argue over warm temperatures in October. But it's hard, she's in the cooking mode now. And it's hard to get in cooking mode when the weather's so nice that you don't want to stay inside. So it's been kind of rough. We had all these apples, and she made a little applesauce and an apple pie, but that's about the extent of her cooking. I mean, that what I would call specialty cooking or baking, really. And this week, I said, sorry, honey, it's just not going to happen. Well, hello to you, Bob and Sue out there in Jacksonville. Bonnie, good morning to you. Hey, Lori out there at the Borough, cloudy sky. Good morning to you. 61 out there at the Borough. Chatty Cathy's got 65. Not much fog there today. Oh, that's good to hear. Kathy, Phyllis, hello to you, Phyllis. Richard, good to see you. Hey, Ed, hello to you. Ed and Janice out there at Weather Watch out there in Westmead. Good to see you. Always glad to hear your temps as well. And hello to Lisa. Lisa, good morning to you. And hello to Marilyn Yeast, another Borough girl, 59 out her way. Hello, Blaine. Love the weather. A little foggy out there in Riceville, PA. Hello, Pam. Nice to see you. And Rosie Posey, hello to you. Good to have you here. So yeah, we need some cool weather, but it's just not going to happen. You know, our general weather pattern here. Excuse me. All right, let's try that again. There we go. The general weather pattern, you know, with low pressure here, it's connected to an upper level low that's out here in Wisconsin. So the low moving slowly toward the north, and then it kind of stalls as we head toward Wednesday afternoon. This high pressure, usually you think it's a cool high, but this actually has origins not from northern Canada, but from the Pacific Ocean. So that is, you know, a modified Canadian high, not a cold high at all. And with the winds going out of the east southeast, a little downsloping, but really, the air over us hasn't really been modified enough. So the high you can see drifts farther south into tonight. The rain stays toward the west here. So as long as this upper low stays to our west, even though it's not on here, and it will, we're just not going to see any cool down here. The high continues to influence most of tomorrow. Again, an easterly wind, decent sunshine, might even hit the upper 70s. So as we head on into Thursday night, the low kind of washes out, but you can still clearly see the convergence there with that precipitation. And the big battle for Friday is the high you can see kind of weakens, but there's still a circulation there. And it's the battle between two dying circulations. I think the high will win out for most of Friday, and the models seem to bear this out, keeping a lot of that precipitation away until perhaps the afternoon hours on Friday. And I thought we were going to Saturday. My bad. But as we head on toward the long range, Canada stays bottled up, really. And just want to go real quick here. The cold air is up here in northern Canada. You can see as we put things into motion for you here, there's not much. Oh boy. Come on. Giving me fits here. So we put into motion, you can see that low pressure going right over Hudson Bay. And low pressure systems are riding along this general ridge pattern. So cold air stays bottled up in Canada the next couple of days there, and we're not going to see much of a change. That's why we're getting this warm temperatures. And if anything, the ridge appears to strengthen over time. Look at this 7-day forecast, looking very much like mid-May instead of early October here, with temperatures well into the 70s. We're going to have 75 today, mid to upper 70s, right on through Friday, Saturday, and into the early part of next week. I took the rain out for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. There are some hits of showers here. I don't think all three will be dry. But it's just too hard to tell where the rain is going to come. It will be scattered, definitely in a drier weather pattern for today and into the next couple of days, and on the warm side. And looking ahead, I looked at some of the, let me see, I think I was able to do this before with the FUTURECAST. Let me see if I can do this without taking a gazillion hours here. Let's go to, nope, I don't think that's it. Nope, that's not it. Okay, never mind. All right, I did it before. I can't remember how I did it, where I could get the longer range in. It's going to take too long here. So the general trend as we go back to the 7-day is for warm temperatures. Now, I can tell you just by checking some of the models that we're going to get some cooler hits toward the end of the month. There are some cool hits where the upper level temperatures will be cold enough where maybe a few wet flakes of snow may mix in. But at this point, I'm not seeing anything that would accumulate even in the snow belts through Halloween. But enjoy this warm weather because the pattern will be shifting to a cooler pattern. And the early part of November also we're going to have more of these colder hits coming in. So I'm not saying this is the last of the warm air, We'll probably get some definitely some mild weather as well into November, but it does look like we'll have some colder hits. There is a stretch roughly from November 5th through the 15th where I noticed about a 3-day period of some pretty cold air. I would say almost Arctic cold. And if we were going to get some accumulating snow, it would probably be in that November 5th to 15th time period. That's kind of what I'm seeing right now, where we get some snow, whether it's lake effect or what we call synoptic or larger scale snow. We'll see. We'll see how things go with that as far as snow goes. And with these warmer falls, the trees aren't losing their leaves as fast. So that's creating. I know for those in the landscaping and snowplow fields, and many do both. Last year we got hit with that 8-inch wet snow, and I know it killed our porch, our porch cover. The canvas just ripped, but we still had a lot of leaves on the ground, and the snow just made for hell trying to clean that up while they're trying to plow as well. So try and get the leaves out as best you can. Try to keep them clear. You may have to do more raking, just maybe not as much raking at one time, because if that snow comes, it will leave enough of a layer where trying to get rid of those leaves will be a chore. I mean, they're just starting to turn now. So that's how things are looking here. Let's see here. Did I miss anyone? Fog all gone down there. Thank you, Ed, out there in Westmead. Maryland, good to see you. Edinburgh, Blaine. All right. Just trying to catch you. Bill Cox, hello to you, Bill, out there in Waterford. Good to see you as well. And yep, we don't do Halloween a whole lot. We do more fall. We do have some pumpkins that we put in. We got the mums out, of course. Good fall type of color there. Adding some nice color to the front yard. We're really happy about that. Margaret, hello. Good to see you this morning. And the weather Saturday, I wouldn't call it a washout, but there is some showers for the homecoming parade. That's coming up in Edinburgh this Saturday, and always a huge event there. We'll see as we get over the next day or two. We'll see if we can time the chances for that kind of weather we're expecting that day. Kim, good to see you this morning. Donna from Ocala up and Adam, and hello to you, Ann. Nice to see you, Ann Hoffman Gilbert. Good to see you as well. So there you have it. Definitely a taste of warm temperatures. It looks generally warm into the rest of next week. And then the following week, we may get some cooler hits, and we'll see. Maybe some wet flakes of snow in the higher elevations at night. But again, nothing that would accumulate. So there you have it, everyone. Enjoy your day. Enjoy this these warm temperatures. Maybe we'll do a walk or something like that. Got to enjoy it when we can. Take care of yourselves. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Enjoy.